Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's video is a weekly reading focusing on the energy surrounding us during the week of December 24th through the 30th, last full week of the year. Cannot believe that's where we are right now. It's gone by so quickly. So for the reading, I'll be using the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and I will also pull an oracle card from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh. As I like to remind you, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. So I have already shuffled off camera, but I will give the deck a few more shuffles here. So Spirit, what do we need to know? What are the energies surrounding us during the week of December? Oh, I already have cards coming out. December 24th through the 30th. And I'll show you those in a second. What do we need to know? What are the energies surrounding us during the week of December 24th through the 30th, 2018? What are the energies surrounding us? What do we need to know? What are the messages for the week of... Wow. Alright. And the card from the bottom of the deck. We will take that. Interesting. I'm trying to think. Similar messages. I just actually just did the full moon reading. So if you haven't watched that one, I would encourage you to take a look at it, because we have similar energies here. And the full moon spread I put out at each full moon. I also do a full moon giveaway. So if you're interested in participating in the giveaway, winning a private reading with me, take a look at those videos. So Spirit, one additional message for the week of, I have lots of cards right there, week of December 24th through the 30th. What do we need to know? What are the energies surrounding us during the week of the 30th, the 24th through the 30th of December? One card. What are the energy of the week? Okay, I have to find this. Wow, okay. And we go ahead and put these here, but I will show you what we have. So in the past position, the energy heading into this last week of the year. Beautiful. We have the Star card. This is Major Arcana number 17. Followed by, oh wow, we have two Major Arcanas. So out of 4 cards, 2 Major Arcanas and 2 Aces. This could be a very beautiful week. We have in the present position the Ace of Fire. It's the Ace of Wands. And the outbound energy, the Ace of Air. This is the Ace of Swords. Let me lower this slightly so you can see these a bit better. Sorry. There we go. And the card that was at the bottom of the deck, Major Arcana number 7, the Chariot. And from the Soul's Journey deck, we have Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And we have these beautiful lilacs and some deep reds on here. We'll get to that in a second. So beginning with the Star card, the Star speaks of, it can speak of healing, emotionally, physically, mentally. It's also a card of wish fulfillment, right? So wish upon a star, setting intentions, having those wishes come true. But it's also, a very optimistic type of energy, because it's not enough for us to just, set our intentions, make a wish, put those intentions out into the universe. We also have to, to trust and believe and have the faith that these things will actually work out, right? And will happen. So it's a card of great faith, of belief, but again, it's a card of wish fulfillment. So that does sit in the past position for some of us. There could be something that we had. This has already happened. We've already experienced this energy. So there could have been some type of wish fulfillment, something that you have been hoping for, wishing for a while. It could have already, happened. There could have been a very positive, sort of opportunity or change that you've already experienced. And it's you also feeling very hopeful and very inspired, and everything that's happening now. It's sort of, you're viewing these new, these experiences, and you're starting to sort of recognize, the hope and the hope that goes along with these new opportunities, these new beginnings, right? And again, it is also a card of healing. So for some of you, there could have been, healing in the recent past, whether this was healing, yourself, healing a relationship. Obviously, it's going to play out, differently, but healing and also inspiration, and positive, right? A positive outlook. Then we have these two aces here. So, aces in the tarot, they are new beginnings. Aces are, they're blessings from the universe, right? So new beginnings, blessings. We have possibly new things starting up for you. Could be in the area of work with the Ace of Fire as the present position here. The suit of fire has to do with the day-to-day matters in life. So the work that we do, it has to do with business ventures, creativity, creative endeavors, projects. And then it's also our own like drive and ambition, determination for getting those things done. So this could be, it's sort of that spark of creativity. So you could be, this week there could be a specific focus on creative projects, right? Or if there's a project that you have been kind of trying to get off the ground for a while, maybe this is why you've been, you have the star, you've been hopeful, you've been trying to get things, moving forward here and get things started. It's like you have this sort of inspiration comes, it's the spark of inspiration, but it's very much, spiritually guided. So, spirit powered action, inspired transformation. And so there's this, it's encouraging you to kind of think big now. It's time for you to really have those, those big dreams and projects, because, you're sort of poised and ready to really make them happen here, right? And then you have this Ace of Air immediately following, which is another new beginning, another new opportunity, right? This blessing coming in. Air energy is, it has to do with our mind. It's a suit of the mind, has to do with our intellect. It's where we come up with our ideas. It's also how we communicate those ideas to other people. And so it's also important when we have, the suit of the mind to keep in mind that our thoughts are very powerful things, right? If we plant positive seeds, we can hope for and expect positive results. If we plant or sow seeds of doubt, negative seeds, it's very difficult to have a positive, result out of that. So positive thinking is, also important with the suit of swords. But the Ace of Swords, again, new beginning, it's kind of like that clarity of mind. So gaining clarity of mind, having that aha moment, things suddenly making sense. It's also, has to do with the law of karma, synchronicity, kind of destiny, transformation. So you might be finding things out, learning about something, or kind of having that aha moment that is like all of a sudden everything makes sense and things kind of start to fall into place. And then with the Chariot as the overall energy, I mean, this is it's forward momentum. It's a victory card, right? And the Chariot is also associated with the sign of Cancer. And I was saying in the full moon spread that I did, we had the Chariot was a prominent card in that spread. And the full moon this month is in Cancer. And we also had the Ace of Fire, New Beginnings. So these cards appeared in that spread. So there could, for many of us, there could be victory at hand here. And it's kind of like all of the hard work that you've put in, because this is victory after hard work, victory after having gone up against, obstacles. You faced them, you overcame them. And now it's like it's the time for victory. So, there's also forward momentum with the Chariot, right? Many times the Chariot speaks of movement across land, moving to somewhere at a distance even. So there could be that maybe this job opportunity that you're finding out about, there could be movement involved, right? You might need to move for that opportunity. But it is a card of, yes, this is a major arcana. When we have major arcanas, we do have, half of the spread made up of major arcanas. It does suggest that there is a lot of divine orchestration at play and divine timing at play. But this is also a very powerful card, and it's a very sort of you in the driver's seat. So you very much in control of where you're heading now. And I get that, from the looking at the spread as a whole, there is this, you've been hoping for something for a while. You've been optimistic about it. You've kind of kept that, dream alive. And then it's like you have these two wonderful new beginnings coming in for you. And then, fast-paced momentum, fast-paced, moving forward here with the Chariot card. So, this could be, obviously, we're looking at the last week. And I said in the full moon spread, a lot of the things happening, they could be sort of quickly starting up around the time of the full moon, happening on the 22nd of December, but they might play out, from this full moon through the full moon in January. So even though this is, yes, it's a weekly spread, with two major arcanas, so significant energy, this might play out, might sort of run into the beginning of next month, but the energy surrounding us is the same, okay? Now let's take a look at the Soul's Journey card, and we have love. Let me read you the full description for this card. It says, you are love. It is your inherent vibration. The obstacles and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life, but there is only one way that is natural to your being, love. This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of pure divine vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is a healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see its effect upon their lives. It is your time to remind others of the strength of their own power and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. It builds, fortifies, and strengthens even the most lost person. When we live in the power of love, then and only then will we know truth. True love is the spiritual link between us and the divine. It will guide our footsteps through the conflicts of the material world and will cleanse our hearts of unwanted facets of the human personality. So interesting. So, possibly, this could have something to do with, again, this healing card with the star. There could be healing of a relationship, right? If we look at this more from a relationship point of view, there could be like a healing, so a renewal of the relationship. If you've been separated, there could be coming back together with that person, new beginnings, seeing eye to eye, having that sort of aha moment, that clarity of mind, and then things progressing, after difficulty. Maybe your relationship has had some difficulties, and now it's, it's full steam ahead here. For others, thinking about love in the sense of, our work or, creative endeavors. Anything that, I forget what the expression is, but it's something like if what you do seems like hard work, then, then it's not, I forget what it is. Don't you hate that? But it's like, but if you do something that you love, then it doesn't even seem like hard work at all. I think that's what the the main point is. If you commit yourself to work on something that you truly love, right, and that you connect with sort of at a soul level, then it doesn't even seem like work. So that could tie in somehow with your career, this new project, this, it's, there could be this wish fulfillment, that it might be finally you get a chance to do something that you have always wished for, right? This could be a project or a job offer that you have hoped for a long time, and it's really more in tune with what you truly desire to do. So we're being encouraged to move forward and move forward confidently, move forward, putting our sort of fears aside, and really going after whatever that dream is. And we have victory, right, with the Chariot coming out here. So it looks like a beautiful last week of the month. I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful end of December. Bye for now.